guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer. If you are new here and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I love to do grocery hauls, meal preps, you know, skincare, makeup, clothing hauls, all of the above. It's just a little bit of everything. I am on a weight loss journey, have been for a couple of years, and anywho, follow me over on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram handle for you here as well. And then I also have a really good Facebook group. There is a direct link down in the description box to that Facebook group, and it is called Finding Our Way. This is the icon to that Facebook group, and I highly suggest that you join it if you want like meal ideas, tips, you know, just seeing what everybody else is doing, place to ask questions, things like that. Join that Facebook group. I highly suggest it. I co-admin that with Bree at Balancing Life with Bree and Roy at Recipes with Roy. So without further ado, let's jump into the video today. Okay guys, we're gonna go ahead and try one of these smoothies. Don't look at my face. I have not gotten ready yet, but I am hungry. It is already almost 9 a.m. I wanna drink my smoothie and then get my shower and get ready and stuff. So this is from, so y'all know whenever I went on vacation, I took this book in there. I took this book down there with me, which I haven't read the whole thing like word for word, but her whole idea is to like start your day with this Fab Four smoothie. So it's going to be basically protein powder, some kind of greens, healthy fats, stuff like that. So I have some ingredients here, which is actually pretty high in calories. This whole thing comes out to be like 500 and something calories, I think, because I plugged it into my FitnessPal just to see what it compared to my normal bacon and eggs breakfast. So this is more calories, but the idea is that it's supposed to stabilize your blood sugar and keep you fuller longer. So we are going to go ahead and make a smoothie, and I got my new blender set up here, which I'm super excited to use. We shall see how this goes. This will be my first time using it. So we are going to go in with, which she just calls for 1/4 of a cup of berries, pretty much. So I'm just going to measure out 1/4 of a cup here, which really is not that much if you look at it. Nor is it that much calories, but that's what we're going to go with. And there's several different recipes, and the one I'm using I actually found online because I didn't have my book with me at work yesterday and I wanted to stop and get some ingredients. She says a handful of like spinach or some kind of greens, and I've actually never really tried this baby kale, but it looked like it might be good, so that's what I picked up. So we're just going to put a handful of this in there. A handful, I guess. I just scanned it and plugged in basically 1 serving, which who knows if that's even close. The serving is the whole package. That doesn't make any sense. Seriously, these nutrition facts, I don't know if you can read that, if it will focus. It says the serving size is 1 package. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Do you see that? Serving size, 1 package, 70 calories. So you can eat this whole thing for 70 calories. So obviously I didn't use that much. I definitely need to change that because I don't want it to add an extra 70 calories when I literally just used a handful of that. Anyway, that seems kind of crazy to me. And then she calls for 2 tablespoons of like some kind of nut butter, and this is one of my favorites. This is the salted caramel, which this is 5 points per serving for 2 tablespoons on Weight Watchers and the Blue Plan. I know that much. It is 190 calories, and this is 14 grams of fat, 7 carbs, and 11 grams of protein. So this is what I'm going to use because this is the one that I love. I need to grab my scale because 2 tablespoons is 33 grams. Let me put you back down here so y'all can see. If you've never like weighed out peanut butter, it will really hurt your feelings whenever you see how little a serving size is, to be honest. So I'm just going to tear that and make it 0, and then I'm just going to take out 33 grams. It's 27, 32. All right, we're going to be at 32, 33 there. That'll be good enough. Put that in. This is the best peanut butter, y'all. Now, I have tried that better in peanut butter, and it's okay. It's 3 points per serving, I think, or at least the one that I tried was. But honestly, I would rather have this one for 5 points a serving. It's just good. She calls for a couple of tablespoons of chia seeds, which this is the peanut butter and the chia seeds are the 2 things that add the majority of the points. Okay, so for the chia seeds, we need 30 grams. Okay, there we go. 30 grams of chia seeds, which those will kind of puff up in there if the smoothie sets for a little bit. A serving of vanilla protein powder. The only vanilla protein powder that I have is this PE Science Select in the Vanilla Indulgence. So we are just going to do 1 scoop of this. And then I am going to go ahead and put in some of my Teami greens, because she also says to use like superfoods, like greens or maca powder or different things like that. I can't remember everything in the book, and so obviously I work with Teami and use their greens every day. I normally mix it with my BCAAs during the week, but today we're just going to go ahead and put it in with our smoothie. And of course I do have a discount code that you can use. It is JLynn20 to save 20%. So I will have the link and all of that down in the description box below. But I love this. I actually just got a refill. This one just has like a little bit left in it. So I'm just going to put 1 scoop of the greens in there. But yeah, see, that's almost empty. And I have another box over here that I need to open that just came this week. I highly recommend Teami. I love their greens. I love their Gut Love as well. They have just been out of stock on it. And then the last thing that we're going to add in is 2 cups of the unsweetened almond milk. So let me grab my 2-cup measuring cup. I should have already had some of this stuff measured out, but this is the first time of me making this, so I'm just kind of figuring it out. You know, we can all just figure everything out together. So there we go, 2 cups. That seems like a lot of milk. And I don't know if I need to put any ice in here or not. Well, we're gonna see what the consistency is like. I just got this blender. Y'all know my other blender is broken, so Charlie went to Sam's Club and picked this up for me yesterday. It was on sale. It was $30 off, so I'm super excited about it. It is a Ninja, and a lot of people recommended that. I've never used it, so I don't know if I'm going to do it right. So we're going to see. We're going to blend. Yeah, I'm going to grab some ice and put in because I want it to be a little more frozen. Alright, I'm going to blend just a little bit more just to be on the safe side. And then we'll see what she looks like and tastes like. Okay guys, moment of truth. Let's see here how my smoothie is. This cup may not be big enough for all of it, but this is what we're going to go with. I am going to drink all of it, but that's all that will fit in this glass. I'm going to grab a straw and we're going to try it. The Ninja also comes with this cup too, which I think this one will be the perfect size almost to put it in, but more than likely whenever I go to work I will use one of my reduced cups. I just wanted to show y'all this in the clear cup so that you could see what it looks like today in the video. Mr. Charlie got me a straw. Let's try it. Moment of truth here. Let's see how this tastes. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. The little chia seeds are still kind of hard in there. They need to soak and kind of puff up a little bit, which is one thing about them. I know a lot of people like make overnight oats and put chia seeds in there and they'll kind of puff up and really fill you up, but this is not going to be a low point smoothie nor a low calorie smoothie, but the idea of it is to stabilize your blood sugar and keep you full to where you don't need any snacks or anything until lunchtime. So we shall test it out because y'all know I like to snack. So we're going to drink our smoothie, and then the next time that you see me I will probably be ready. And I need to place my grocery order. I still have not done that yet, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drink my smoothie, place my grocery order, and get in the shower. Probably what I'm going to do next week is kind of alternate and do 2 or 3 days of smoothies and 2 or 3 days of bacon and eggs. So, of course, this is something that I will have to make fresh the mornings that I go to work. So that's one thing. It's not something that I can meal prep. If I want to do this, I have to allow, I don't know, it took me a few minutes. Of course, I'm filming. I won't film like in the mornings before going to work if I'm making this, but, you know, I probably need like 10 minutes to kind of get all of my food and everything together if I'm going to make a smoothie. So, anywho, cheers, guys. I'm going to enjoy my green smoothie, and it's good. It's a good way to get in your greens powder as well. Y'all know I love my Teami powder. And yeah, this is actually pretty tasty. I'm surprised. I'm gonna let it set a little bit, let those chia seeds kind of puff up, and then I will see y'all later, and we're gonna fix our face too. So I will check in with y'all in a bit. Okay, guys, move Nico and say good morning to everybody. Huh? Say good morning. The cats didn't get their bacon today since I didn't make my normal breakfast. But I was getting ready to get in the shower and I thought I would open my Teami box, and I did get my greens, and then they also sent me this green tea mask to try, which is a detox mask. So I think that I will go put this on before I get in the shower, and I will just wash it off in the shower. But this is all natural. Nico's making it hard for me to read, y'all. Nico likes it. Nico's like, oh, let me use the mask. Silly kitty. And again, like I've said before, Teami has a lot of skincare and stuff, and I have not tried any of it, so I'm excited to try this. Be sure to use my discount code if you want to try it and save 20%. Right, Nico? Tell them. Say go to Teami, save 20%, use JLynn20. And the link in the description box will get you to all that. They do have like a new eye cream and a new body scrub that just came out. I cannot use the eye cream, like I said before, because it has shea butter in it, and I am allergic to that. I need to make sure this doesn't. I don't think a mask would have shea butter, but it could, but I'll have to read it and make sure. It's hard for me to see those tiny little words. Can you see how little that is? And they also sent this little applicator brush. So super excited to try this. So we are going to go in there and put our mask on. The cats are very interested in all my stuff today. No, don't be smacking each other. Nico thinks everything is his, y'all. Literally. Everything. When I had my book out and I was like flipping through it a while ago looking at some of the smoothie recipes, he was biting the corners of the book. And anything that I pick up or whatever, it's like he wants it. He's over there looking at my blender now. It's like everything's for Nico. Right, Nico? Is it all yours? Huh? Say, ooh, and I can't wait till you get those groceries. Yeah. See, I can't wait till you get those groceries. Are you a good boy? All right, guys. So let me get my stuff together, and then we will go in there and put this mask on and see how it does on my face. Okay, guys, I am in the bathroom. We are going to do the Teami Detox mask. This is very green, just like the Teami greens. And they also sent this little applicator as well. Let me open that. Although the instructions on the back say you can apply it with your fingertips, but we'll see how I like this little applicator. It's kind of like a little silicone applicator. Can you see that? But I'm going to try to do this in my big camera because I can't really get the little camera like right in front of my face. I guess I could have went and sat in front of my makeup mirror and put this on, but I just wanted to do it in the bathroom because, you know, it's a mask. So we'll see here. Ooh, look how green that is, y'all. My problem areas are mostly, and sorry if I'm not looking straight at y'all, my problem areas are mostly like around my nose and like right through here, which is where my larger pores are. I may like go over my nose with my fingers just to make sure that I can kind of get it in there good. Of course, I may have to try this a couple of times to see how I like it. You know how it does with my skin. My skin is kind of combination. It used to be more oily, but now, and maybe it's more normal now, to be honest. I say combination because I feel like it could be oily some days. It also kind of depends on the products, like that foundation that I bought in Florida, that Givenchy or whatever. I'm going to try to return that to Sephora here today because I felt like that was just sliding right off my face, which she was like, oh, if you're oily, you'll like this because it's water-based. No. And I don't really know what the Estee Lauder Double Wear is, but to me it's just the perfect foundation. So I'm just going to stick with that. You know, sometimes you just got to stick with what you know. I never feel like that foundation is going to come off my face. I don't feel like it's going to come off on my clothes necessarily. Like with that other one, I felt like it was literally just going to run down my face and run off on my clothes, and I felt like my face looked bad all day. Like I felt self-conscious, and I don't like that. I put my makeup on in the mornings, and that's it. Like, I don't reapply anything. I mean, if I'm doing something after work or whatever and I need to reapply some lipstick or something or freshen up, I will. Or like sometimes on Saturday, like today, if we get in the pool and stuff, or if I take a nap, even if we don't get in the pool before we go to church, then sometimes, you know, I will maybe put on a little powder and just freshen up my lipstick or something, make myself look alive again, depending on how hard I slept, to be honest. But I like this little applicator. I don't have to get it all over my fingers. And it's just a little flat silicone. I think it'll wash off really good. So I think that's good. I'm just gonna let that soak for about 10 minutes or so. And we'll see. Maybe I'll update y'all later in the week on what I felt about the mask. I need to get my nose. Y'all probably don't want to see that. I can't really tell. Oh, she's on there thick in some spots. It's hard to tell, like looking in the little camera screen. I probably really need to smooth that down some more. But I can already tell it's starting to kind of harden on my face a little. Not harden, but you know how like when a mask starts to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. I'm just going to let it set for like 10 to 15 minutes. And then I will just wash it off in the shower. Or if I don't wash it off in the shower, I will use one of those disposable rags that I have that I wash my face with at night. Because I do have some new washcloths, those that I picked up at TJ Maxx, and I don't know if this will stain it green. So regardless of whether or not I wash it in the shower or before I get in, I'm going to use one of those disposable washcloths, which I really like these. I'll show them to you. It's this. It just says do not flush on one side, but I ordered like a big pack on Amazon, and they are linked in my Amazon store. But these are almost like what you would get at, say, like a hospital or something. But it's just a little cloth. I don't like to use like those makeup remover things, you know, that already have some kind of cleanser on it. I want to use my normal cleanser with it. But what's nice about it is I don't have to worry about getting makeup on my washcloths at night. So that's one reason I use these. And so I will use this to wash the green tea mask off as well. So anywho, we're just going to let this soak for a few minutes. And then we will see you probably whenever we get the groceries. I got my grocery order placed. By the way, update on the smoothie, super filling. Like, my nose started to run because I was getting full and I didn't think that I could finish it. So we shall see if that kind of tides over until lunch or after lunch, because that's the idea behind it, is it's supposed to be very filling. But like sometimes whenever I eat and I get really full, like my nose will start running and everything. And so it did. Before I was through with the smoothie, I was like, okay, so this really is filling, because I didn't think that it was going to be. So we shall see. It might be a winner. It's a lot of calories, but you know, it's got a lot of good foods in there for you. So that's one reason I'm wanting to try it. But anywho, I'm going to jump in the shower. Well, I'm going to wait 10 minutes and then jump in the shower. Okay, guys, we have our groceries here, and you probably just saw my breakfast, which was different. It was a smoothie and everything, and I actually loved it. It's actually kept me full. It is almost, I don't know, 1 o'clock now. We were a little late on picking up the groceries, and I'm definitely ready to eat. Nico's sitting back here inspecting everything. Say hi, Nico. Nico, you just gonna lay down? Okay. Y'all, he's so funny. You just like the groceries? He is the keeper of the groceries. I think somebody said that on the last video, and he definitely is. But anywho, let's go over this grocery order real quick. But before we do, I was just going to tell you my meal plan for the week. So I have to work tomorrow, which is Sunday, which I hate, but we always have to work on the 1st. So y'all know that is also my meal prep day. So I'm going to make taco soup for one of my meals because it's easy. I can put it together and put it in the crock pot before I leave. And then by the time that I get back and stuff, it will be done or close to being done. We're not going to work all day. I mean, I'm probably going to work like 10 to 2 or something like that. And then my second meal is going to be firecracker turkey meatballs with quinoa and veggies. That recipe is one that I got from Amanda Seipert back when she did WW. I'm sure a lot of y'all follow her. She doesn't do it any longer, but that is where I got that recipe. And yeah, so that's going to be our 2 meals for the week. I am going to try my best to double track this week. tracking macros and everything. I actually may do a completely separate video. I've been trying to work on what I think my macros should be, and anyway, I might get into that in a separate video altogether, or just include it in this one. We will see. I'm going to do a little sit down later and talk about it. But that is the meal plan for the week, and I'm going to do my normal lunches, breakfast. I'm going to try to switch up between the smoothies and my bacon and eggs. And yeah, so let's do these groceries. Okay, we'll just let Nico do his thing. I think he's getting distracted by something else. He may move on now. So, Publix, we did this through the Instacart pickup at Publix, and they had their chicken breast, buy one, get one free. So, I got 2 packs of these, which we will just need one of them this week for the taco soup, and then I will just freeze the other pack. And I love it whenever they have them buy one, get one free, because I personally think that their chicken breasts are like way overpriced, because I can get one of those huge packs at Kroger for $10. So, anywho. But they were buy one, get one free, so that's what I got. I got 3 packs of ground turkey breast. 2 of them are for the meatballs, and then 1 I need to make me some more of my turkey burgers. And I got 2 things of the almond milk, and like the smoothie that I made this morning used 2 cups of almond milk. So I'm not sure if that's the same ratio that I will use on everyone, but I did like it. It was pretty filling. I'm just going to see how I do at work, and hopefully try to keep myself from, you know, wanting to snack as much. So I went ahead and picked up 2 more of those. I do have 1 in the refrigerator in the garage still too, so that will give me 3 bottles. I got my boar's head turkey breast as usual for my sandwiches. I got green bananas. They actually picked out 5 green bananas. I put that on there, so the girl did good. I got my Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt to dip my fruit in. I got 2 things of cream style corn. This is to make the corn muffins to go along with the taco soup. This is the buffalo wing sauce that I like to use, which most buffalo wing sauce is very low in points. You don't have to like look for any kind of sugar free or anything. This is only 20 calories per serving. So I love the Sweet Baby Ray's stuff, and I do prefer the Sweet Baby Ray's sugar free barbecue sauce as well if I'm going to use a barbecue sauce. I got the chicken broth that is for the taco soup. Charlie needed some half and half for his coffee. We have Miss Luna up here now deciding to chew on the quinoa. I picked up another bag of quinoa, which if you remember the last time I had to combine 2 bags to have enough to make. But this will go along with the firecracker meatballs we're going to make. And then, hi Luna, you look beautiful. Let's see your blue eyes. No? Okay, whatever. I got the big can of Rotel just to put in with the taco soup, and then I will just spice it up with my taco seasonings, cumin and chili powder. Y'all know how I am. I got 2 cans of black beans to go in the taco soup. I didn't get any frozen corn. I think that I have like a bag or 2 in the freezer. I'm trying to use a lot of that stuff up, so I already have some corn to go in there. I got a nice pretty cantaloupe this week, and then I got my bell peppers as usual. This is Charlie's sandwich for work. He likes these boar's head sandwiches. This is the Italian, and he will actually cut this, even though I don't think that it's that big, but he will cut it into like 3 sandwiches and eat it over 3 days. He works at a factory and does not like to have something too heavy on his stomach whenever he works, so he will have that and like his little chips and candy bars. I don't know what all he takes. I got some nice looking blueberries today, so I'm excited about those. Those look good as well. I do have probably like a third of a bag of these frozen vegetables in the freezer outside, but I went ahead and picked up another one just to make sure that we have plenty, because this is going to be the side to the firecracker meatballs and the quinoa, and I will just season that up with the Montreal steak seasoning. And then I also got my pineapple. Stop chewing on that bag. Luna keeps chewing on this quinoa bag. For some reason, Luna and Maya both love to chew on plastic. I don't know why, but anyway, so that is my little grocery haul. I know last week I kind of stocked up. Charlie did make a run to Sam's Club yesterday, basically just to get cat litter, and he got that Ninja blender for me. And so we were stocked up on our cat litter, and I had placed a Sam's Club order, so we got toilet paper, paper towels, all of that good stuff, and just had that delivered to me, because we do get free delivery on a lot of that stuff, and it's just easy to order it. So not a whole lot of groceries this week, so I have plenty of bacon, I have plenty of eggs, all of that stuff. I'm trying to use up some, but we are going to get this put away real quick, especially before Luna licks and chews on every plastic bag on the table. And then we're going to do something for lunch.
You got that something, baby, that I can go without, just like a poison in me. You're all that I'm about. Loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I want that something, baby, 'cause I can go without. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy, but I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy, but I lose my mind.
Guys, I just wanted to jump on here real quick because we checked our P.O. box and I had a letter from Beverly, and I think that I mentioned this in the video where I didn't have any sound, and I just wanted to make sure that I let her know that I did receive her letter. She sent this back in May, but I did check it right before we went on vacation, so it was in that weekly vlog, but I lost the footage. But I really appreciate it, Beverly. She sent a sweet little note, and she also sent me a recipe for some Instant Pot chicken burrito bowls. And this is from the Skinniest Dish, and they look delicious. I may try this next week or something on my meal prep. Not the one that will come out next Sunday, but the one after that, because I'm gonna be honest, I've never used my Instant Pot, and my Ninja Foodie has an Instant Pot function, so this looks like the perfect recipe to do it. It's 4 points on the blue plan and the purple plan, and 8 points on the green plan. So thank you so much, Beverly, for sending that. I really appreciate it, and I will definitely give that a try because it sounds delicious. I mean, it's got adobo sauce, chipotle peppers, garlic, onions, which I'll probably leave out, black beans, salsa, rice. It sounds great. So thank you so much again, Beverly, and sorry it took me a hot minute to check my P.O. box and show y'all that. And then another person that follows me, Tammy Tooley, I think that she is also in our Facebook group. She sent me this seasoning here. This is Tooley's Southern Style All-Purpose Barbecue Rub and Seasoning, and she said she puts it on everything, and so I'm definitely going to try this out. I think I'm going to try it in my turkey burgers. I'm going to have Charlie grill me up some more of them maybe tomorrow. So it might be in my Sunday meal prep video. I'm not sure. I was going to do it today, but the time has kind of gotten away, and so we were just making pizzas for lunch. So I think that's what I'm going to do with it. I think it will be delicious in the turkey burgers. It smells kind of sweet. Charlie tasted it. I haven't tasted it yet, but it smells like it would be delicious in the turkey burgers, and so I am ready for another batch. Y'all just saw my grocery order. I did get another thing of ground turkey so that he can grill me up 4 of them, so I am going to use this seasoning. I'll probably just do the same ratio, the 2 tablespoons. There's no nutrition facts or anything on here. It's salt, pepper, cayenne pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and some brown sugar. So again, I don't know. I asked her if there are nutrition facts, and if there are, then I will let you know whenever I make the turkey burgers. So anywho, but it sounds delicious, and it will be either in today's video or in the meal prep video, because I may just go ahead and prep them and let Charlie cook them tomorrow for me while I'm at work. Or he might be able to cook them, and then I can take one with me to eat, because I'll probably have to eat lunch at work. If I'm going in at 10, we probably won't leave till 2. Then I can just make my turkey burger and my sweet potato fries, because I'm not eating those today and I really kind of wanted them. But yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. We'll see. But thank you so much, Tammy, for sending that. And if anybody wants to, I do have a P.O. box. It's always listed down in the description box below. You can also go to my info page or whatever if you are looking for it. I don't check it very often, so if you send something to me, definitely let me know so that I go by there and check it. And we try to go at least every couple of weeks or so. But also at Christmas time, I thought that it would be kind of cool to do like a Christmas card exchange. If that's something that y'all wanted to do, if y'all wanted to send me a Christmas card, then I would send one back to y'all. But of course, that seems like a long way off, but y'all, it's almost August. Today's the last day of July, so Christmas is going to be here before we know it. I mean, in just a couple of weeks, we're all going to be drinking pumpkin spice lattes and, you know, pulling out our boots and our flannel shirts. So, you know, it's going to be fall here before we know it, and right into the Christmas season. So, anywho, but yes, I do have a P.O. box if anybody is interested in sending anything to me. Now, I need to get my fruit together. The pizzas have just 2 or 3 minutes left in the oven, and then we are going to eat. Okay guys, here is my pizza, my fruit, and my yogurt dip, and I'm going to enjoy this. This is 4 points for the pizza, 0 for the fruit, and 0 for the yogurt. And I do have the macros for this meal actually. Let's see here, because I had it for lunch yesterday. So it's 429 calories, 64 carbs, 7 grams of fat, and 44 grams of protein. So that is the calorie breakdown on it, which to me is pretty high in calories. What makes it high is the cheese is 90 calories. I'm just looking here on MyFitnessPal. I'm sure you probably can't see that. Well, there we go. So the cheese and probably the pepperoni is 70 calories, but at first I had the wrong pepperoni in there, and I thought, that seems like a lot of fat. I had the regular Boar's Head pepperoni in there. But, yeah, so that is the macro breakdown for this lunch. Alright, guys, we are in the car. We are heading to church. I hope that you can hear me okay, since I don't have the microphone on the camera. We are trying to vlog on the camera since Charlie's failed attempt at trying to hold the phone last week messed up the volume. So we are seeing if the camera will rest on the dash. So I think the last time that I talked to y'all, we had what, just made our pizzas?
Yeah.
And as soon as I ate, I was like, I'm ready for my nap. So that's what we did. I did edit for just a little bit. I still have some left to do for my meal prep video, but I kind of have it pulled together. I really just have to add music and all that stuff. But anyway, it's been a hot minute since we've actually been to church, hasn't it? Yeah. I have a protein bar, a Quest protein bar I'm going to eat as I drive. I hope that doesn't bother y'all. We'll see. I think this is for Weight Watchers points. It is 17 grams of protein. I don't know how many carbs this is. 6 grams of fat, 23 carbs. Why am I going this way?
I don't know.
Why didn't you tell me which way I'm going? My bar broke in half too. I'm not completely going the wrong way. Charlie doesn't even say a word. I have Sephora on my mind. I have that foundation in there, which I guess I have plenty of time. I'll just be taking the long way. I'll just go down to Broad Street, I guess. I'm going to try to see after church if we can go to Sephora and take that foundation back, because it literally, in my opinion, it just runs right off my face. I guess that's the best way to describe it. I can't even compare it to a foundation. I mean, she said it was, you know, made from water or whatever, and that it had serums and stuff in it. Well, y'all know how I like my serums, so I thought that I would like it. No. It literally is so thin, it gives no coverage. It's not buildable coverage or anything. So if you want something that's literally like not putting makeup on your face, then that's the makeup for you. But that's not the makeup for me. And I think that my Estee Lauder works pretty well. It is very good coverage. I highly recommend it. It is the double wear. The first time or two that I wore it, do you remember back years ago when I first bought it, I took it back because I thought it was too thick. Do you remember that?
No.
I did. So yeah, the first time I bought that double wear, I wore it once or twice. I thought, oh, this is heavy. This feels like pancake makeup or something. And I took it back, and then I went back to wearing whatever it was that I was wearing, and I quickly realized that it did not look as good as the double wear. So I went and repurchased it, and I've been wearing it ever since. Now, it did take me a couple of times to find the shade that I'm wearing now, which I wear the ivory beige. It's the 3-in-1 or something like that. I don't know. But I really don't change the color of my foundation throughout the year. I will just like add more bronzer, like if I'm tanner, or use a lighter powder in the in the winter if I'm not as tan. So I love it. Highly recommend. Did you sleep?
Nope. Watched that movie though. It's pretty good.
Was that boy alive or was he a ghost?
He was just some abused kid was out in the woods living on his own. And just people around him were superstitious and thought he was a demon or something.
That's so crazy. I was semi-interested in it. At first I didn't think I was going to go to sleep. I don't know what the name of the movie was, but I thought that the little boy was going to be like a ghost or something.
She woke up one time, he had this rock on her head, and she thought he was sucking her life out, but he was trying to heal her from whatever was sick from some superstitious rock healing.
So on Saturdays, whenever I take a nap, I always pick some movie that looks halfway interesting, but halfway boring to where I don't really care if I see it or not, so I can go to sleep. So Charlie always has to tell me how it ends. I usually watch enough of it, which I probably watched a little bit more because I was editing there for a little bit before I put the laptop down. And then decided that I wasn't going to try to stay up. I just let myself go to sleep then. Have you called that chiropractor back to make another appointment in Woodbury?
Nope, I need to, I guess. Need to see what Saturday's going to do for me.
Now, today would have been a good Saturday to go if she was open.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like her better than your other doctor?
She did good. I don't know if, I like my other doctor. He just, they use two different methods. You know, he uses the little popper method, and, you know, she actually pushes your back until it snaps.
So she's actually manipulating you where he doesn't really anymore.
Yeah.
You think he does that because his back hurts?
I don't know. I mean, I can tell a difference either way. You know, when he was really feeling down the last time, I could tell he couldn't concentrate on what he needed to do for me, really, I guess. And it was like, why even go if I'm not going to feel better later, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, he may end up retiring.
Maybe. I think they're remodeling that shopping center.
Oh, I saw there's a new gym opening in the old Kmart. An ad or something popped up on Facebook. I forget what the name of it was. I mean, those are lots of shopping centers, so it'd be nice if, you know, some nicer things could move in there and kind of... No, that wasn't Logan's. That was that other restaurant. What was the name of that one that used to be there that we went to all the time? That was Logan's there. Logan's is now Hooters here.
That red crab place, huh?
No, it was like an Italian place. I remember they had this pasta I loved. Paleo or something is what I'm thinking, but that's a diet. Paleos? Yeah, that was it. Paleos. So, I loved that restaurant. That was way back before my weight loss surgery, y'all.
They had a good spinach dip.
I could eat and eat and eat. Yeah, we'd eat that spinach dip, and then I'd get that pasta, whatever it was, and eat that whole bowl of pasta too. It was good. I saw another restaurant, although I've never been there. It's closed in town. That's the bad thing I think about. I don't know if it's pandemic related or what, but lots of like little restaurants and stuff that open up here tend to not make it in the long run.
Yeah.
Unless they've been here for a long time. There are some that have been here forever. And they're just, you know, like classic to the town or whatever. But like some of these newer ones and stuff, depending on their location where they open up to, it's super expensive if they open up like over at the Avenue and stuff where all the stores are. Nobody can afford that rent that's just starting their own little business. So anyway,
That Uncle Bud's tried to open up like right before the pandemic, and they're gone
already. But that place had been here before.
Yeah.
And it closed, and then it reopened.
Nothing can survive that steakhouse parking lot.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 places, y'all, here in Murfreesboro where there's been every restaurant possible. And those restaurants never even make it. One of them was even on that one show where they went in and like revamped the restaurant. It was on TV. I can't remember what the name of that show was. I never even watched it. You know that restaurant up there close to that Absolute Auto on Broad Street? It's right.
Champy's place, or it's been so many different. Like it used to be like the Murfreesboro Sports Bar or whatever.
I don't know. It used to be Trappers back in the day.
Trappers, yeah, that one too.
That's been everything. Nothing can survive that place. Even after it was on TV, they made it kind of like a college kind of hangout because this is a college town. You know, we do have MTSU here, and it just didn't make it. Y'all, we are 10 minutes early. We're always rolling in here late, but that's usually because by the time the girls pick up Athena and stuff, it's later. And I even went the wrong direction and kind of had to drive further.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't get to see me driving over the bumpy road. I'm sure Charlie probably made a few faces, though.
No way.
All right, we are here at church at the Experience Community Church. Give me the camera. I'm going to show them the way the front of it looks. That's where we go, the Experience. And it's kind of an old, I don't know if this was like an old warehouse or whatever. And there's actually a brewery down there, Mayday Brewery. So, but the church owns the building now. We used to just rent it. But anyhow, it's a pretty cool place. We like it. So, we'll see y'all afterwards. Okay guys, so we are at the Chop House. Charlie, we're at the Chop House. Cheers. Let's have a drink of our wine. We're sitting at the bar. There was a 2-hour wait, so we decided to sit at the bar. I ordered my normal salad that I like to get, but you know I come here for the bread and the wine. What did you get, a steak? He got a steak. He had a crab cake. I'll probably eat a bite of his crab cake too. I personally don't really like crab cakes a lot, but the ones at the Chop House, chef's kiss on those because they're nice and crispy, right? They're not like those soft crab cakes or anything. They really don't even taste like crab. But anywho, we'll get off here and show you our food once we get it. We got the goods. We got the bread. We got the wine. I'm a happy girl. Is this supposed to be 2 shrimp? Charlie's playing on his phone. He's not paying any attention to me or the bread, so I'm going to eat it all. Okay guys, so we have our food. We have eaten some of it because this nice couple was standing here waiting on their dinner and ended up striking up a conversation with us. They were super sweet. But I have my salad. I'll show you. I just have a normal salad. We got some more bread. Charlie has just a little bit of steak and a little bit of that crab cake left, which I want a little bite of that crab cake. Will you put it over here for me? So we are just enjoying our dinner. We had a good conversation with that couple. I didn't even get to catch their names, but anywho, they were fun, waiting on their to-go order. So we will check in with y'all whenever we get home. We didn't do any shopping or anything. We went to Sephora, did our return, but we will close out when we get home, and then I will get busy editing for tomorrow's video. So that's it for now. Okay guys, we are home from the Chop House. I have Mr. Nico up here. He come running to say goodbye to everybody. He also says to follow Mommy on Instagram if you don't already, and subscribe to her channel. So you'll see me a lot on Instagram and YouTube and all that stuff. Just kidding, guys. But for real, if you haven't yet subscribed, click that red subscribe button down below. Follow me on Instagram, do all the things, join the Facebook group. There's a link down in the description box, like I said earlier. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I don't really know how much footage I got. You know, I tried to incorporate a lot of things. Also, be sure to check out Teami. Again, I have a discount code for you, JLynn20, to get 20% off of your order, and all of that info will be down in the description box as well. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.